We are going to do the following. If you can look up here, please, to the agenda. We have a warm-up. Number 2, we have a bingo game on literary words. The literary words are up here. Number 3, we have a small group pre-listening discussion. Number 4, we have a brief video clip we'll watch. Number 5, we have an audio. The title of our tale today is How Chameleon Became a Teacher. Number 6, we are going to do an oral retell. Number 7, you will wind up writing your own story. Yes, it's not difficult. And as usual, I put up the agenda in a writing form, and I'm going to read it, and we'll all read it once. We have lots of activities to do today. We'll read it once, and then we continue. So I'm going to read it first. Good morning, students. Today, we'll start off the class with a game, bingo. We will do a game on literary terms. After that, we will do a small group discussion, pre-reading skills. We will thereafter watch a short video clip. Next comes the audio of the folk tale we would read. Happy learning. Let's read it just once, just for, oral practice. Everybody, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, students. Today we will start off the class with a game, bingo. We will do a game on literary terms. After that, we will do a small group discussion, pre-reading skills. We will thereafter watch a short video clip. Next comes the audio of the folk tale we would read. Happy learning. Okay, great, and happy learning indeed it is today, because as you can see, we have lots of varied, exciting activities. And before I continue, it will be important if we sit next to our work group. I keep changing the work groups, partners. I keep changing them. Okay, group 1, Ashton and Abby, I hope you're sitting close to each other. If you're not, quickly do that. Group 2, Emanuela and Leroy, please sit close to each other. Group 3, Edward and Elizabeth Giassi. Number 4, Cecilia and Felix. Felix is not here today. Felix, okay, so I'm going to team you with another group. Number 5, group 5, Melody and Alex. Group 6, Elizabeth Nat and James. So James, probably it will be better if you go to the lady, yeah, sure. Okay, so let's sit in that order. Okay, good. So what we are going to do is I will start off first of all by giving you your warm-up. We'll start off first of all by doing a warm-up, and I'm going to give you your warm-up sheets. After that, you will quickly, when you're done with your warm-up, quickly fill out the bingo chart with the words I have up here. Okay, these are literary words we've done, in our previous classes, in any order you want to have it in. And we're going to play a bingo game briefly before we continue. Okay. This one you're doing individually, not in groups. This warm-up. What's your question here? Cecilia.
I don't have a group. You can put me in no group.
Okay, you're very right. So I'm going to team you with another group. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I will put you probably. Yeah. Join, if you don't mind, you want to join Abby and Ashton? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's fast. Does everybody have this? Yeah. Okay, then the bingo. I'm going to quickly give out this. Start filling them out. Since you're done first, I'll give.
Oops, I'm sorry. Okay. Six, because 5 is not here, right? Yeah? 6. You finished? Okay. Oh, the paper. Yeah, sure. The bingo. Fill it in any order. Okay. Okay, if you're done with your warm-up hand, raise your hand, I'll collect the warm-up. The bingo?
Yes, a new one.
A new one? Oh, okay, just a second. Does it really matter? You want to cancel out maybe what you've done because it's going to... You done with your warm-up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. You done? Good. You done with the warm-up? Okay, you're doing. Okay. Did you give me your warm-up? Did you give me your warm-up? You didn't take it. Okay. Are we done with the... Okay, some people are done. You need to fill out every little box in the bingo card. Okay. I think almost everybody is done now, right? Okay, we'll first of all go through the warm-up, okay? And read out what I have in the warm-up, the question.
The 4 elements of literature. Sorry.
Okay, the 4 elements of literature. Who knows the first element? Edward.
Plot.
Pardon?
Plot.
Plot. Okay, he said plot. Okay, that's one of it. Who knows another one? Cecilia?
Character.
Character. Okay, character. Okay, the next one, Ashton?
Theme.
Theme. Okay, theme. Okay, the other one,
Setting.
setting. Okay. So what you need to do, you should quickly check. I switched papers. Okay, quickly check your neighbor's papers, and for each one they have correct, you give them 2. Okay, 2 points for one question. So the total is 8. If they got everything correct, it's 8/8. Okay, and then put the paper on one side. I'll come and collect them. You want to pass yours down this way, probably? Okay, pass this down, okay? I'll collect them. Okay, thank you. The next thing we will do is the bingo. We're going to do the bingo. So are we ready?
Yeah.
This is a competition. Are you excited? You are?
Mr. Barry,
I am excited.
Mr. Barry,
Yeah?
can I go to my group now?
Yeah, sure. Go to your group. Yeah, sure. You excited? Okay, good. That's the warm-up. Okay, great. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do for the bingo, let me explain it one more time. I gave you this paper, and I told you I gave you a list of literary words, and I told you to fill them out at random, whichever way you want. And how we are going to play this game, which you've played several times before, is that I'm going to call out the words at random. And when I call out the word, you check it out in your bingo sheet. When I'm done calling it out, I'm going to ask for the meaning of the literary word. That's when I expect you, if you know it, to raise your hand and tell us the definition. If you don't get it, we go to the next group. If they don't get it, we go to another group. We're going to go in that order. We've done it before. And at the end of it, when you score a bingo, all you need to do is to raise your hand and say bingo. We want to know the first group that will score the bingo. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to start with the first. You're in which group? No, group. Emmanuel and okay. You're in group 2. Okay, so group 2. First word I'm choosing is comedy. Everybody, remember to check off comedy in your bingo sheet. And then if you know the meaning, okay, or you know what, why don't we do it group 1, group 2, group 3, okay, so it will be orderly. Yeah, I think that's better. So group 1, sorry, group 2. Group 1, yeah.
Suggestion, like, what if you say the word and if you know you put your hands up, then you call on the person that's in the group.
Okay, I would have done that, but you know, it wouldn't be fair in the sense that, you know, I want to make sure that I give every group a chance, yeah. So that's why I want to do it that way. Thanks for your suggestion, though. Okay, so group 1, you want to, the meaning of comedy, group 1. Group 1 is Ashton and Abby. Okay, Ashton. And you too, and Cecilia, yeah.
Comedy is a story that is funny.
That is funny?
Yeah.
Do we agree?
There are books.
Do we agree that it's a story that is funny where people make, you know, say funny things, jokes and stuff? Okay, that's good. So group 1 has scored 1. Very good. Great. Group 2, I'm picking another word. Biography. Group 2, what's the meaning of biography? And group 2, Emanuela and Leroy, 2 of you.
When you write a story about somebody.
When you write a story about somebody?
Yes.
What type of story do you
Like
write about that person?
Life story.
The life story.
The life story of another person. So it's a true story, right? The real life story of another person. That's good for group 2. Wonderful. Okay, group 3. Let me pick another one. Fiction. Make sure this is a group work. You don't need to answer individually. I want to see you collaborating, okay? You need to talk with your partner. Share with your partner, what do you think the meaning of this word is, okay? And when you agree, you know, that's when you answer. Okay, so group 3, what is the meaning of fiction? And group 3, we have Edward and Elizabeth here.
Fiction is a story that is not real.
Okay, a story that is not real, okay? A made-up story. Okay, fantastical. Look at that. That's wonderful. Okay, group 4.
Yeah, group 5, cause.
Okay, group 4. Okay, because Felix didn't come in today, so okay. So group 5, the next word is plot. What's the meaning of plot, group 5?
Plot, sequences.
Talk first before you give the answer.
Sequences or order or event in a story.
Okay, the sequence of events in a story. The order the story happened, okay? That's what it is, okay? Great. We go to group 6. Elizabeth and James. The other word is, what's the meaning of, okay, let me say poetry, meaning of poetry. Poetry.
No. Poetry. It's a poem. It's like a poem.
Okay. And poem. How is a poem written?
In a stanza.
In stanzas, great. And it's written also in
verse.
Verse, great. Okay. That is good. And you know that the opposite of verse is what? Remember, poetry is written in verse, whereas novels are written in the P word.
Pause.
Prose. Thank you, Edward. Prose. Great. Prose. Okay? That's good. Okay. Keep checking the words when you score a bingo. Let me know. Okay? Another word, we go back again to, we're going back again to group 1, Ashton and Abby. The next word I have up there is theme. You know the meaning of the, okay. Did you
Yeah.
confirm with members
The
of
main idea in the story.
Okay.
The main idea in the story.
The main idea in the story, that's what it is. Okay, that's group 1 again. Okay, group 2, no bingo yet?
Almost.
My goodness, almost, we're getting there. Okay, character.
Bingo.
Character.
Bingo right here.
Bingo? Yeah. Oh my goodness, you've gotten a bingo. Yeah. Great. Bingo? 2 groups, 1 a bingo. Okay, great. So, what group again? Group 2 got the bingo. And what other group? Group 3?
Group
bingo.
1.
Oh, group 1, sorry. Group 1 got a bingo.
1 get a bingo.
Okay. And group 3. And group 2, sorry, got a bingo. Okay, that's good. That's great. So finally, the meaning of character. We go to the other group. Next group, that's your turn, yeah. Edward and Elizabeth.
The main person in the story is all about
Character.
or the person in the story. Character is about the main person in the story.
Is it the main person?
Who the story is about.
It's talking about.
Yeah, who the story is basically talking about.
Yeah, that's take it.
Have you given up? So we go to group.
No, we haven't given up yet. We haven't. The person who is in the story. Who the story is talking about. The person.
Who the story is about.
Now, who the story is talking about.
Who the story is talking about.
Yeah.
Is it just a person? Or
Nah, it could be animals too.
Or people.
Yeah.
You might have only one character or you might have more. Okay. The people who the story is all about. Okay, that's very good. That's group 2, right?
No.
Group 3.
Group 3. Okay, group 3. Okay, that's very good. You know what? There are no winners. There are no losers. Why do I say that? Because everybody put in their best. And because, as you see up there, we have lots of activities to do. I think we will stop here with the bingo. Put away your bingo sheets away. Remember to learn these words. The SOL is coming up next week, okay? So let's go to the next thing, which is small group pre-listening discussion. And as you can see, if you look up there, you will see that I put down the different topics you need to discuss in your group. Within 2 minutes, see whether you can list a few items you think, okay? Let me start off by reading it out because probably you might not be able to see that from where you're sitting. Group 1, which is Ashton and Abby, you want to copy it down? What your question is? Times you were tricked or betrayed, how you felt. So you want to quickly, Cecilia, you're part of that group too. You want to quickly write it down. That's for group 1. Times you were tricked, betrayed, and how you felt when those things happened to you. So the 3 of you, you need to talk, discuss it, and come up with a few points, okay? Group 2, which is Emanuela and Leroy, your topic is, do you trust people? Why or why not? Why do you trust people or why don't you trust them? We go to group 3, Edward and Elizabeth Giassi. What you know about crocodiles. Yeah, what you know about crocodiles. Okay, group 4. Okay, Felix is not here, so we go to group 5. Melody and Alex, what do you know about reptiles? What you know about reptiles? Okay? Then finally, group 6, Elizabeth, Nat, and James. How do you know a real friend? How do you know? What are the things that a real friend does that makes you know that person is a real friend? So quietly start discussing and jot it down. I'll give you about 2 minutes to share that in class. If you have any question, you raise your hand. I'll come to your rescue. Yeah, that's what we are.
Animal with backbone.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Animal with
Any
backbone.
question?
Animal like snake.
Animal with backbone. For example.
Snake.
For example, like snakes. Snakes.
I have a, let's go laser. Laser.
Lisa, what do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, then right.
No smoking.
Always happy when you have
When
problems.
help you when you have.
Problem. They help you out when you have problems.
What does betraying actually? What's the meaning of the
Talking about things.
Yeah, like if you got problems. You guys talking
You
about
trust someone and the person yeah, the person didn't live up to your expectation, failed you. You can yes. Yes.
Telling you what's right from wrong.
That's it's a good life example.
Yeah, it is. It happens.
It happens.
It happens in
Yeah.
everyday life.
Yeah, it
It happens
happens
in
every
everyday
day.
life. Yeah.
See? So that's what
So
creates.
that's a good example. And then
That's why
which
you don't
ways?
trust. You don't trust. You don't trust. Not
Yeah.
everybody.
And which ways were you betrayed?
But like your friend. Yes,
Okay,
matter.
and other things too.
Your
Okay,
friend.
I think you're on the right track.
Yeah. I got a good one.
Your boyfriend disappoints you.
Yeah.
And then like when you know some people when people are living,
Okay,
then
we should be winding up
everybody
now.
is living. You are living with your
Because
friend,
these
for
are-
example, and then your friend said, you said you want to go to a party, and then he said he will borrow you the cloth or something.
Yeah, he'll borrow you.
Yeah,
And he
and then
didn't give it to
you
you.
depend on him. You have all.
Time come for the party. Your
Temp-
friend leave you. That's a good one too.
Okay, we should wind up now so we can discuss, so we can share. We share it before we continue. Because some of the things we are discussing are related to the story we are going to read, okay? Okay, so are we ready to share now? Yeah. Great. Group 1. Okay, now the sharing is for everyone. So when we start the sharing, I want everyone to be attentive. Number 1, Ashton and Abby. Read out your question. Oh, and Cecilia, I'm sorry. You know, I already grouped people like, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You know, I grouped you. So Cecilia, Abby, and Ashton.
Our question was, time you was tricked or betrayed, how you felt.
Okay.
I think like when someone got betrayed or tricked, it will feel sad because you put your trust, and then you because you believe in the person, and then you get disappointed. I think that one is not nice.
You feel bad.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I will give example.
That's good.
Like example, like you trust someone, right? And the person was like, "Can I get this thing?" And the person said, "Okay," came another next day and get it, right? And you came, the person didn't give it to you.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I mean, that can be shattering, right? The person rather not make a promise they can keep. Cecilia, do we have any other probably life example of when someone is betrayed?
For example, it happens in our today world often, because sometimes it's happening rarely in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
People trust the married man and boyfriend, and when you look, they start cheating.
Oh,
you know, and they already put trust in you that I would never cheat, or you know. That's a betrayal, right?
That's
there.
a betrayal.
Yeah.
Betrayal to the wife, right?
Yeah.
And it could be vice versa.
It could be,
My goodness, some people have been watching some soap operas here. Okay, good. That's good. So we now have an idea of what betrayal means, right? Because we will meet that in the story we are going to read. Group 2, thank you so much. Oh, great. Very good. Yeah, they did a good job. Okay, group 2, Emanuela and Leroy. You want to read out your question for us?
My question is, do you trust people, why or why not?
Okay.
There are many types of people in this world. Some of them can be trustful and some can be not. Before saying a secret to a person, you have to know the person very well. A trustful person keeps what you say to him to himself. If you tell your secret to not a trustful person, the person will go all around the world spreading your secrets. That is why I'm saying that some can be trusted and some can be not.
Okay, that's good, isn't that? Oh, yeah. You know, it happens. It's like backstabbing, right? Yeah. Okay, what is your opinion on that?
Yes. And also,
do you hold the same view as your partner?
Yeah, I hold the same view of her.
You want to add?
And I want to add on it.
Oh, okay.
Like, yes, I do trust people because people trust me, and also like my friends and family. And when you are in trouble, they give you right advice, not to go astray, not to go beyond jail and beyond the iron bars, like to go in jail and all this stuff. So I do trust people because they are there when I'm in trouble.
Oh, okay. You're saying, in essence, that you have trustful friends, people who give you good advice, but are all friends to be trusted? Do all of them mean well sometimes?
I don't know about the other friends, but
but you're saying that's yours,
for my friends, they are always trusted.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. I want to ask one question here. Alex, for instance, if you have a friend and the friend says, you know what, I don't feel like coming to class today, let's cut the class. And that's your friend. He always tells you the truth. And then this time around he says, okay, you know what, let's go to the bathroom or let's sneak out of the school. Will you do what he says because he's your friend?
No.
No, why not?
I mean, all depends on what's going on, why he want to skip class and stuff. All depends on what's happening.
Okay. So it depends. So you wouldn't skip because?
I ain't going to skip class because he want me to skip class. I skip class when I feel like skipping class.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I do. I don't listen to what people say. I do what I want to do.
Okay, you do. Okay, I mean, what Alex is saying here in essence is that he has a backbone. What do you mean when you say that someone has a backbone?
Right,
you know, without this backbone, you can't sit. Very good. So if you remember my word, jellyfish. He's saying he's not a jellyfish, right? That he has, you know, he stands by whatever he believes in. He wouldn't do something merely because his friend told him to. And equally, he takes decision for himself. And I'm sure that he will not cut classes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Okay, thank you so much. We now go to the next group. Group 3, Edward and Elizabeth. You want to read out your question?
Okay. You say what you know about crocodile. And we wrote like they live in water and swamp. I mean,
they are ugly animals.
They have many.
They are what?
They are ugly animals.
Ugly animals. Okay. Ugly animals. Okay.
They have many long tail. I mean, long teeth.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Sure. And sharp too.
They also have a rough body.
A rough body?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very right. Very good. You're not done. Sure.
They have big tails at the end of their back.
Oh, okay. That's very good. How many of you have seen crocodiles before? Either in pictures or... Oh, many of you.
Pictures.
They eat human. You're right.
Yeah,
because they are carnivores, right? They are carnivores, okay. That's right, they eat meat, okay? They eat meat. Okay, very good. Let's clap for them too. They did a good job. Yes.
Answer something about crocodile. Like sometimes some people say in like crocodile tears or something.
Oh, crocodile tears.
Yes.
Okay, you know.
Just like outsmart when somebody outsmarts you, right?
Uh-huh.
They said when they do crocodile tears.
I do understand what you're trying to say. Have people ever heard of crocodile tears? Someone shedding?
Yes.
Okay.
Something bad and they ask you, you try to cry. Like
You try to pretend.
Pretending like
you're pretending like
you're crying.
You're crying, but you're not crying. You're just doing crocodile.
Stop crying, shedding crocodile tears. You know? And I think why do they say that? Why do they use the crocodile, for instance? Because, you know, it devours lots of animals. You know, it does. You know, it's a carnivore. You know, a carnivore, it eats lots of animals. And, you know, when it eats all these animals and pretends, like you will see in this story, I don't want to give it out, so let me stop here. Because the story we're going to read, there's a crocodile in it, and there's another, you know, animal in it. So we go to the next group, okay? Group 5. We are skipping 4 because Felix is not here. Group 5, you want to tell us a little bit? Give us your question first.
Our question is, what do you know about reptiles?
Okay, what do you know about reptiles? Yeah.
Reptiles, there are many kinds of reptiles. Sorry, there are many kinds of reptiles. Some live in water, some live in the bush. And reptiles are big animals with backbone. Most of the animals use their backbone to do a lot of things.
Okay.
For example, reptiles are like snake, and snake bite people.
Of course.
Some big snake eat people. Let me put it like that.
Yeah, cobras. Giant ones with big mouth.
And they crawl in the grass
because they
and
don't
stuff.
have.
Yeah,
Good.
they don't have no backbone. Reptiles are animal. Nah, they do have backbone though.
Lizard.
Yeah, lizard.
Lizard is an example. Very good. That's very good. That's very, very, very good. Let's clap for them. That's good. Okay, finally, group 6. Elizabeth, Nat, and James, you want to read out your question?
Okay.
Our question was, how do you know a real friend? There are many ways to know a real friend. However, the most important ones are telling you to do the right things, getting to know your family, helping you when you have problems, talking to you about anything, and telling you the truth. Okay, good points. James, you have anything to add or deduct?
Like when they help you in your problem, like if you got a problem and then you're gonna tell your friend and she's gonna tell you the right thing, like what to do to solve the problem and stuff.
Okay, good. You mean someone, you know, that lends ears, you know, listens to you, you can confide in and other things. And there are many good friends, you know. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. That was good. Thank you so much. Okay, we will go to the next thing very briefly, which is, if you see there, I'm going to show you an overhead. Okay. Because we are going to talk about, the story is about some reptile. How many of you know what this is?
Yes.
Come here.
Change skin, right?
Okay, I want to see hands up. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Okay, James, because I haven't, you know, heard from James before. What do you think this is?
It's like an animal that changes skin to so many colors.
Yeah. That's very good. That's very good. It changes, the colors keep changing. Okay, I'll come to you.
I think the name is Guana or something.
Is what? Is what?
You already said? Guana.
Iguana?
No, iguana. That's the name. I'm trying to figure out the name.
Okay, that's the name in your language? Is that what it is? Iguana. Iguana?
Guana is right.
Iguana.
Iguana.
No, listen, you can't say nothing. No, what are you trying to say? You want to try to say the name.
Okay, when everybody is talking, nobody is talking. I'd rather see hands up. What do you have to say?
Like in Africa, they call it guana.
Oh, okay,
That's how they
great.
call it in Africa.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Now,
they changed the name iguana.
okay. Really, is that what you think it is? Okay, but in your language, they call it guana. Okay, now in English, what is it called? Who knows? Ashton.
Chameleon.
Thank you. Come here. Clap for him. Very good. That's chameleon.
Yes,
okay?
and then it's changed, like it adapts to the environment. Wherever, like, if he's among green grass, it will change to green grass.
To green, yes.
And then we are purple.
Yeah.
We change to purple, like he adapt to the environment.
Okay, great. And again,
I have a question.
let's listen. Yes.
How does that really happen?